How did you get to this $500 million level for LeBron James and potential contribution to the Cleveland, the Cuyahoga County coffers?
Sure. So part of it is that we collect an admissions tax based on attendance at Cavaliers games. And after LeBron left in 2010, that dropped precipitously. So that ended up costing us a few $1 million. Now, that's on a bond service payment that we have to make every year. And if we don't collect enough through admissions taxes, then it has to come out of our general revenue. So that's the first thing that's going to rebound. And we know that's going to rebound to old numbers because they're already selling out as fast as they can sell the tickets. So it's going to return to sellout numbers. And by the way, it's not just that the attendance goes. You know, at one point there was only about 12,000 people attending per game. Once LeBron was there, it goes up to 20,000, and it's going to be back at 20,000. But it's not just the attendance at the games; it's how many games there are. So we weren't making it into the postseason. If we make it into the postseason, which I think most people would assume we are going to at this point, then you're talking about even more economic impact. Now, on top of that, you're talking about an additional 500 employees that we believe are going to be hired in basically the hospitality industry as a result of those additional people coming downtown every week. Now, that's people in restaurants and bars, that's parking attendants and everything in between. So that's another 500 employees with all of their spending power and everything that goes into that. So if you add everything up, our estimate is that it's about a $34 million increase in direct spending by Cavs attendees. On top of that, you have about $28 million in wages that we think are increasing from about $110 million a year to $130. So you have in kind of direct spending that can be easily calculated is over $50 million. If you look at the total effect of having the Cavs downtown, you're talking about $170 million or so. And the estimate from our local Convention and Visitors Bureau is that when you take all the multiplier effect and all the ripple effect of everything that does, from casino revenues to property tax increases, or valuation increases, I should say, the high end of that range is $500 million. A more conservative multiplier would be something probably around $300 million.
Ed FitzGerald, Cleveland seems to be on a roll. Tell us about its role for politics. The Republicans are going to be holding their convention.
Well, we're very proud of that, and I say that even though I'm in the other party. But we started a couple years ago saying that we thought that we were poised with all the investments that we've made in a new convention center. We're building a brand new hotel, biggest hotel in Cleveland. There's about 5 other hotel projects that are underway, a lot of infrastructure and amenities that have been added. We thought we had a great chance to bring a convention. First time in 80 years that a national political convention will be in Cleveland, Ohio. And our estimate, again, dealing with our convention and visitors folks, is that with the 50,000 visitors plus, we think that that's going to result in about $200 million in additional economic spending. But it's hard to put a price tag on the fact that Cleveland in the last 10 days or so has gotten better press than at any time in my lifetime. And it's really been an underrated community, and I think it's finally getting its due after many, many years.